Hello, good day, salutations and greetings. My name is Marge, I'm a Hill empath, and I just like clowning around, talking about how I feel about things. I don't really like that light in my eye. Stage set. Lighting, please. We got one shining in her right one there. It's a little distracting. I'm my own stagehand. I'm audio. I'm video. I'm network. Web design. I leave that to God. God's in the house. Found this the other day. Dandy Life Collective Soul is in my ear if you want to put it in another window and play along. I like to offer that. To open another tab, put in Collective Soul Dandy Life. So you might see me, and then I'll be like, oh, now it's this, and then you can play along. Cooperation is nature's way, and it's a dandy life, and it's oh so fun. So this says, it's a little, I have an idea of where it came from. Ballpark. Things are getting, I get data all the time. There's those little gold hands. I prefer silver myself. I'm more of a silver bean. Here comes Bargin' and Benny. Bargin' and Benny. Bargin' and Benny. But these are, it's nice. I know people chase gold and want it and desire. Mom has a gold tooth. So when she smiles, you can see it back there. And I'm like, Ma, you gonna use that for all time? When you're done with it, can I have it? She's like, she just laughs. I see it. I'm like, man, that smile is just priceless to me. You know, people would be like, grave robbers, just criminals, robbers, marauders, the low vibrational beings. So for all of you and for all of me that have done low vibrational behaviors, I pray for all of us. Watch out. Nobody wants to see the southbound end of a northbound dog. Kick rocks, Huffer Pumperdink. Come on now. Work with me. They're with my subs. Around the full moon, big moon events and stuff, I always freaking hurt feelings. I hurt people's feelings. They get mad at me for things in which I say. And I'm like, whatever, dude. I am not that powerful. I am not that powerful. As a matter of fact, today I am powerless. I don't even have the big red truck. Found out it wasn't leaking even from the drip pan. It was coming up from a higher source. I didn't go higher. There's a seal up there. I missed it. Dang it. It is cool. I love talking to the old mechanics. These guys have freaking 50, freaking 60, 70 years. These guys were under the tree like I was. That's how I started out in mechanics. I love watching how things work, and systems go, and this makes this happen and that. And I see that in people. I see how these systems work in people before I get too far carried off. I said a prayer for you today. I know God must have heard. I felt the answer in my heart, although he spoke no word. I asked that he'd be near you at the start of each new day to grant you health and blessings and friends to share your way. What's this from? Now that I gotta turn on the light, because this print is like... CathedralArt.com, 2002, Cathedral Art Metal Company, Inc. Proudly made in the USA. That's the stuff I want to see more of. I always been looking for it, but you know what, though? You know where we fell short? Is in the gadgetries. Go ahead, Benny. Get there, bud. We'll get you there. It's okay. It's alright. We'll get you there. You'll find the sweet spot. Everybody got their sweet spot today. It's cool. You'll get there. Take your time. See, I used to be just like, I was a rager. I used to have so much rage and anger, or just frustration. It wasn't even rage and anger. It's just frustration. Just frustration. It was just, I never even let it get to age. Because that's what I would do, is I would just talk shit in my frustration and I'd get it all out of me. So it's just always in frustration that I'd just be like, God, Mom and I were just talking about that. I said, Mom, did you always understand where I was coming from? Or did you just always look at me like, why is she doing the way she was doing? She's like, no, I always understood. You were frustrated. And then you would meet a maximum. You would hit like, a plateau, and then you would level out. And I'm like, because I always knew that there was like the worst shit. There was always the worst thing that could happen, because the worst things that in life happened to me already when I was a little girl. So I always knew of what the darkness of people were. So I was just like, let me have it. Let me have it. Just give me your shit. Give me all your shit, all your self-loathing, put it all on me. Let me have it. I'll be your Khaleesi. You can fling your shit on me in the streets. Just let me have it. And then so you can level out and then give me what I need to freaking live my life in just a little piece of trailer someplace. I think it's a fair trade, you know? But it's all divine. But people, the thing is God hasn't been working. People haven't let God work through them. They have been repelling the love of God. So anything that feels like love, they're like, fuck it, I'm a piece of shit. I don't deserve it, because that's all people ever told me in my whole life. But what they're coming in to find out is they're pretty good people, and they got a lot of stuff to bring to the potluck. Everybody can wash a dish. Everybody can pick up a piece of trash. Everybody can do something to change the world. If one person does one thing to make their life better at least once an hour, whether you wash a dish or make your bed, even if you don't have the energy to do it, you are slowly changing the world to be a better place. And it's these seconds and inches, baby steps. That is what everybody can bring to the potluck. I have more to bring to the potluck. I'm a mechanic. I am trained in 6 systems by the United States Air Force. I'm about to post my resume. I worked for G4S. That was the number 3 company in the world at the time, size-wise, if size matters. 320,000 employees, I think it was. It was headquartered out of Tewkesbury, UK. Wonder what nefarious, what they've been. I wonder what they have been guarding. Because there's a lot of nefarious, with all the guards going on and all the stuff happening of the dirty, dark stuff. What are you guarding for? Who are you guarding for? Who's getting protected? I always get my skin crawls whenever I see a missing person, because the closer we get to hell. Watch your kids, people. Watch your pets. Watch your animals. They're desperate. They're desperate. They want their frickin' juicy chrome. They want their frickin'... They tap people like trees, like maple trees. People are being tapped for their essence. Oh, Manny. It's very rude and it's fucking disgusting, man. And closer. See, because the veil's thin. See, everybody's all animated and right. I feel great. I'm powerless. I don't have any control except for being present in the moment and hanging out with God and my dogs, because I don't even have the big red truck. I am just as... I don't like it as much as when one of my dogs are at the pet, when I have to take them, like drop them off and then leave them all day. I don't like it. It makes me uneasy. And the truck's at the shop, so she's been there overnight. This is the first overnight she's had since we've been together. But he wants to get her back to me soon, And I'm like, she runs rough when you start her up. She don't like it when it's cold. I've been getting some bad gas out. Yeah, Ma? He's right here. Oh, yeah, he's right here, Ma. He's hanging out during my talk. Could you close the door for me, please? I love you. I'll make some eggs in a few minutes. Thank you. So, what is it? Deborah Silverman. It was, Sun is in Libra and Moon is in Virgo, and I have a hard time when anything is in freaking Earth signs. I don't have Earth in my chart. I don't have Earth placements in my chart. People are like, oh yeah, you have planets. Yeah, I get astrology. I've had my birth chart. My first one was done when I was born, and it was on parchment paper. So yeah, I've been tracking the stars. I've been tracking a lot of shit. I'm a tracker. I track. I'm Native American too. I'm Heyoka. Oh my goodness, all the things. And you know what else I bring to the potluck? The potluck dinner. Mashed potatoes, gravy. I'm such a good cook. Oh my goodness, the food I make. You know why? Because it's my essence. It's my love. It's because I've freaking lived on things like oatmeal and shit like that. I've had my breakfast, like grape nuts and apple, just And that ain't fun when you're forced to eat food or do anything that you don't want to do. You know, and then one time, and then you get that taste of freedom, and spirits like me, whoa, look out! Look out! So where did, I just took a picture of, pictures are, Mom got new slippers. Mom got new, she is so elated because she got these new slippers. Oh my goodness. She has the cutest little feet in the world. Oh my goodness! I forgot she does the little feet shake. I was going to send these to Miss Sabrina's. She is just too cute. Nope. Not doing it now. Okay, focus, Marge. See, that's the thing, is I gotta focus. I saw a Volkswagen yesterday. We'll talk about that later. It was freaking tight. It was in a very good shape, except she had a little hiccup right there in the front. She kissed something a little too hard. But I think it was even the stock color, even, because I couldn't even see, like, different colors or Bondo or anything like it had been repaired ever. And I was like, I wonder if that has the people that they did terrible things to, if they, because they used to take their hair and put them in the seat. That's what's lining. So yeah, that hair under there, it's not horse hair, folks. It's not horse hair. It's the hair of human beings. And look at all the Volkswagens that people, oh yeah, la 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 la, best times of their lives. Yeah, you're riding around on people's human hair because they freaking have done this nefarious things forever. And people are just now figuring it out. Dude, I came to this show at 10 months old. We'll just say that today. We'll say it like that. I came to the show that evil exists and darkness is there. Yeah. The thing of it is I always believed in a God. Error. I have an error. I'm not. Oh, come on. We'll rise above it. We'll rise above it. We'll rise above it. Am I getting too excited about stuff because my heart is bouncing with Home, Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros? This is a good song. Home is wherever with you. It's the people, man. It's the vibration, and people are try to threaten people with security and it's the demonic. It's the demonic-crats, the demon-crats. It's the demon-crats. They are the demon-crats, and they're dying, and they're. Now we're excellent condition. There we go. Because we're coming home. People are coming home, man. They're coming into their spirit that we are God. God's not going to freaking do the world for us. He's just going to make it possible for us to do the world for us. But people got to get unlazy. They got to get out there. I don't care. You got energy? Go out and freaking pick up trash on the side of the road. There is always somebody somewhere on their block that needs help. I'm going to go freaking do weeds this morning after I get Mom breakfast, and probably about 10 after this, because it's moist and it's easy to get the freaking weeds up when it's moist. Up out of the cracks of the bricks and stuff like that, because that's all I can do. And things like that, because I can't even go get my big red truck till he let me go get her. So this is what I gotta be where my hands are, and so and when I'm done with that, and I got there's always something to clean, you know, always look at all these freaking. I've set up job notifications for 4 years, and I just quit getting them because I know their tech is shit. So I quit getting them, and it's just all I just get positions open, help wanted, please apply. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna use my resume like that anymore. I'm gonna go open source. I'm open source Heyoka. You got questions for me? I don't care what it's about. Let's help. Let's just make some solutions. You got business ideas? Somebody want to buy my freaking straight people like rainbows too and make something happen. Or actually, it's not even buying it, but I'll give you permission to run that. Just freaking give me some royalties every now. Just PayPal me a couple $100 every, you know, you sell gazillion t-shirt. Great lady, the embroiderer, she's a wonderful woman. I want to give that, I wanted to get that woman business for years and years, just because I believe on the stuff. Go look at Austin's embroidery. Tell her Marge said hi and sent ya. Tell her not so large Marge sent ya. And, you know, just, you know, she'll print up one of those shirts for you. You know, I don't, just, if somebody wants to head that up, if and you got nothing but time and want to do the media presence, because I want to give more attention to things like this, and I don't got the time. So I'm the idea person, so I come up with ideas, and I meet people, and I can have a 5-minute conversation, and I can know what you want to be doing in life, or you ought to be doing in life, that's more in line to your life purpose and things like that. Yep, that's what I can do. That's what I can bring to the potluck. And plus, man, I grill. I know I mean, I like meat. I'm protein. It's in me. I like meat. So a couple times a year, I'll have a nice steak. Yeah. Yeah. So when I say I have no earth, how's everybody doing today? Enough about me. Whew, catch a breath. I love that frickin' Ricky Javaris got a new cat and that his name is Pickles. Here is the aspects of me. I am 6 parts masculine, 6 parts masculine, 4 parts feminine, 3 parts cardinal, 1 part fixed, 6 parts mutable. Fire, 2 parts. Earth. I am 0 parts earth. That is my missing element, as Deborah Silverman talks about it. Air, I am 4 parts. Water, I am 4 parts. That means I'm kind of an unbalanced person. I have tendencies for that. But, however, I know alchemy, and I know how to frickin' balance some shit out, and that's what I'm trying to teach people to do. I think I heard tut-tuck. Hi, handsome man. Are you handsome? Handsome, already handsome. Nope. You good? Warm enough? I'm going to make some eggs in probably about 10 minutes, within the next 10-15 minutes, alright? My train of thought already derailed, Benny. Woo! That's why I'm so agile, too. I'm always landing. Too much rock for one hand. I always like the hang loose. I wonder what that means. I like hang loose. People are like, symbols and signals. See, that's the thing, is I grew up when I was 15. When I was 15... No, actually, when I was 12 is when I first met him. I first walked by, and I was aware of the Ides. Beware of the Ides. Oh my goodness, beware of the Ides of March. I wonder if they're related. I'm going to have to look at that. Anyway, I was friends with the gal named Happy Ocean. And that was the only time I was ever in a Masonic temple, actually. I've actually been inside a Masonic temple. She was a rainbow girl. And I was like, I could never be a rainbow girl because I would never wear these big stupid dresses. So my dragdom saved me from a life of nefariousness. Because I don't wear drag. To me, that's like drag because I'm so much masculine in energy. I'm like, I'm not putting on that big old fucking hoop. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I was like looking in the and they did I'm like, these ceremonies are dumb. And then I remember they tried to put me in freaking Girl Scouts, but you had to wear a skirt. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I always was a tough rough and tumble. I always had like freaking my knees were busted open all the time. I still have pebbles in my knees from like sliding on my bicycle. To see how long I could get the stretch marks to drag. Or this. You know, so I learned about physics and falling out of trees. You see, that's the thing, is people don't know, they just climb trees. But how often do people fall out? Those are the physics that people don't learn. I've fallen out of a lot of fucking trees. That's why I got so much life experience. I just saw 2020. Because I freaking made all the mistakes. I misstepped. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I say either. Just be like, oh, Marge told this story one time about, I know people that like stepped on the yellow jacket bee because she was clowning around and she was stepping on a root over a hole and it was like springy, so she was bumping, and I've done that shit. But what you don't know is under there was a wasp. It was a bee's nest, and so when she stepped on it and the root gave through, her leg went into the bee's nest, activated and she must have got stung, she said, probably 30 times, 20. That's a lot of fucking bee medicine. That is like me getting touching a cow fence on an 78 acre farm, the electric fence, when I was 6. That's a lot of, and I've been injected by things that have formaldehyde in it. Anthrax vaccine. The anthrax vaccine is just complete bullshit toxin that just, and I'm a tiny girl. Yeah, big guys, 6 feet, 7, big guys, drink whatever, people that are bigger than me, but I got the same amount of juice as the big guys. You get the same amount because it's all about money. Because it's all about big pharma, and literally inducing fear. Because I'm wound way tight. Like, my tolerance for bullshit, I don't got it. I used to have, like, okay, don't say that, Marge. Like, I used to have more of a filter. I used to, and I try to, and I just, and that's why I got to remember, vengeance is mine, and I don't get mad, because it's in my energy field. So I'm this all the time. And when people say, now let me talk, I'm just like, oh, God. I'm trying to, sir, but you just do it so slow, and I'm on a time schedule, and I'm on about 4 different timelines, and then I'm like, oh, Marge, it's divine time, you're in the present moment. Let him talk. And then it allows me to focus and be in the present moment, because I can get out of hand. I'm a lot. I'm high energy. See, with alchemy, when I look at this, and I got this chart that I'm talking about from Astrocom, I believe. I go there like all the time. When I listen to people's talks and their astrology and stuff, I'll oftentimes open up my own chart and then listen and be like, oh, well, I'll be darned. I'm that. And I get notifications also. And this was my aspect today, because I'm like, all this energy, and I'm like, oh, dear. But it's different. It's different because I'm different. So we have the free will to meet and receive these energies with that. And I shouldn't even preface with, oh dear. But I do, because I know that I don't have earth energy. So I know that this is going to be a self-care day where I'm going to have to allow and, just have a good time with Mom. I'm going to have some of the best conversations on days like this. It's dark, it's cozy, and then I'll go pull weeds and use up my energy, because I'm a sprint runner. I'm not a marathon runner. It's short. I'm fast, and then it's like I got to recharge. But this morning's aspects were not perhaps the best time to make important decisions that affect your living situation or life circumstances. Others may challenge your authority or direction you are taking. Events could conspire to make it difficult for you to act. And I'm just like, that's why I'm just like, and I don't suck dick. And that's the thing, is people want people to freaking blow their ego and freaking inflate them. No data. No data. Now it's excellent condition. Ren and Stimpy. Technology is just weird. Because we are frequency. And everybody's tuning in and dialing into their own freaking vibration. I was over on Peace Dealer's page last night. And it's weird because, like, I guess people don't see me. Or they see me and they just ignore me. Either way, we ain't on the same page. He wasn't trying to be receptive. And I asked him because he talks with his hands a lot. I talk with when people, I pay attention that people like me. And I know that I have the ability to write frontwards and backwards at the same time. I'm ambidextrous. A lot of people are. I can bat left and right because I just screw around and I try things. Okay, if it's like this, and if my brain feels like this guy on the dark the other night was like, "Can you wiggle your ears?" Just an old codger. "Can you wiggle your ears?" You know, just like, look at what I can do. And I'm like, I can wiggle my ears, so does that mean I'm going to be an old codger like you when I'm old? So I better be good to the old codger, I'd say. I can wiggle my ear. I can do all kinds of shit because I just screwed around my whole life because people make me wait. Just wait. Put her over there and make her wait. Figure out what to do with her. Make her wait. And I just always had this in it, and I just have bebopping wrong. As long as I have music, I'll wait, motherfuckers. I'll wait. I'll wait because y'all so powerful. People so powerful. You know what I was thinking about? I went down this ant hole this morning. I'm like, well, I know a DA, a guy that works in the district attorney's office down in Merced, or down in Modesto. I think that's by Merced, because the lady at the trailer park, there's credit checks and everything, you know. And she's like, and they gotta send it down there, and it takes a week. And I'm like, you know, and I'm thinking, I know people that could expedite this like that. That would just be like, you know, I know people that can do all this shit. They have all this power to do stuff. They just do it. I don't know. The withholder. I don't know the heart of the withholder. Maybe the withholder could share with me why they do it, because I don't know that heart space. I have, but it just is lonely in a dank, dark place, and I don't like going there. That's when I drank. Always living for something external. I'm a spirit, man. I'm having a freaking checking out this life in it's a library. That's what your spirits are. That's why you have people that are so into library. They love it because they know that there's for every freaking story, for every article, that there's a freaking universe related to that, and it's existing and going on before the story was ever written, and it goes on long after. It's called collective consciousness. Welcome to it. It's what mainstream is, and people are coming into their broadband. It's kind of cool. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.